Okay, very good morning. How are you doing?
I am great, ma'am. What about you?
I'm also doing great. Thank you so much for connecting me today on my YouTube channel, Sweta's English Lifestyle. I welcome you on my YouTube.
Oh, thank you, ma'am. First of all, I am very grateful to you, and I am very excited also to having conversation with you. And
I'm also, likewise, I'm also excited to have this conversation. It's my first conversation in a day.
yes,
So, yes,
okay, ma'am.
all right.
So
So, shall we start with the introduction as we are meeting for the first time?
yes, ma'am. Yes, sure. So
Mhm.
I am. My name is Rukana Sudana, and I am 42 years old. I am blessed with two kids, and I am graduated in English honors. But yeah, there was at that time there was no English environment, and I didn't spoke properly. Sorry, speak properly. For nowadays, I am practicing English to improve my communications in English. And as per my hobbies, I love to travel and reading books, etc. And I am
Okay,
fully
that's
homemade.
great. Mhm.
Please give me your
Okay, so is it
introduction.
your first conversation or you have been connecting with YouTubers for a long time?
No, no, ma'am, no, ma'am. Only I have done a conversation, demo conversation with Binita, ma'am, in or demo conversation, not like personally.
Okay, okay.
Oh, you live in West Bengal. In which place do you live? Because I am also in West Bengal, Kolkata.
Okay. You are
Yes,
from Kolkata. I'm
yes,
from
yes.
Dover. I'm from
Darjeeling.
Dover.
That,
Yeah, Darjeeling is another district, but it's Jalpaiguri district. My district
Jalpaiguri.
is,
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
Mhm.
So how is the
So
weather
have you
today?
been to? Our weather is nice. I think I am feeling cold, and it has already started that we are feeling cold, and also we are getting cold day by day these days. And how about you in Kolkata? What's
Yes,
the
ma'am.
situation?
Yes, ma'am. Yes. The weather is also pleasant here, and I am also, and my two kids also under the weather. We are feeling cold.
Okay. So have you been to
Weather
our
is
area
very good.
in Jalpaiguri?
Sorry, ma'am.
Have you been to Jalpaiguri?
No, ma'am. I have not ever been at Jalpaiguri. I'm
Okay.
thinking about that in Darjeeling to visit there, but I have not yet gone there.
Okay. So as you mentioned that you are under the weather. So
Yes, yes.
due to weather?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Because my elder son is in just has completed his HS exam and he is preparing now for JE exam, and my younger son is class 4. So, his
Mhm.
school, younger son's school begins with at 8:30 a.m. and he left my house at 7:30. So I wake up at 5:30 a.m. So in the morning, I wake up at 5:30 a.m. So
Mhm.
I have cold nowadays. But
Okay.
then it is the beginning of winter, so it happens.
Mhm. So like you have been learning this language. So when did you start learning?
Because I completed graduation in 2001 and it was my English honors. But at that time, the environment was not to communicate with
Mhm.
English, speak in English to others was not there. And we are in speaking in Bengali at home and our in surroundings also people.
Mhm.
But so and after graduation, I got married and there are so many family responsibilities came on my mind and shoulder. So I didn't um, further studies more. So I'm involved in my family's responsibilities for now. But nowadays, my kids are grown up and we are in.
Could you repeat it? What did you say? Actually, I was not able to hear you.
Okay, ma'am. So after getting married, I didn't complete my further studies, and I am involved in my family's responsibilities. So nowadays, my children are growing, and after going school, my younger son, I was completely free. I'm completely free. So now I am thinking to improve myself communication skills because my
Okay.
kids are in CBSE board schools. They are in English surroundings. They are speaking English properly and fluently also. When I attend the parents meeting, teachers also speaks in English. So I think of myself to improve my speaking communication better.
Mhm.
For this
Okay. So
reason, I
how
am.
long it has been going on? How long it has been going on when you
Eh,
started speaking?
yes, ma'am. Since 9 months, I am practicing English, fully focused on English. First, I
Mhm.
on grammar, and then I listen many videos on YouTube. And
Mhm.
since the last 1 month, I completely focused on my speaking skills.
Okay, so how did you improve your speaking way, the way you're speaking, and also in grammar, how did you learn grammar part, grammar topic, and speaking needs a lot of practice.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
what
Yes,
did
ma'am.
you do for that?
First, I focused on my grammar portion, but after focusing, there is no speaking confidence. I always face some hesitation and fear of judgment, making mistakes. So I didn't spoke with anyone. But nowadays, I think of myself that speaking is the main part of learning English, because with gain
Mhm.
confidence also. So nowadays, I am practicing for 1 month. I am practicing speaking with someone in any WhatsApp group and any kind of person. I sometimes I'm using as fluency to speak. So speaking with someone.
Mhm. So how do
This
you
way,
get time for this? Now, this is kind of like technology that you are using to improve your English. So how did you start to get time and start learning this way? Because in this time, many people can't learn in your age, I believe. So what did you do for that? Like particular getting time and maintaining the time to learn this language. And I know I can understand that for learning English, it takes a lot of time and it takes a lot of effort. So how did you do that?
yes, ma'am. Because I know English and I understand English properly. Because
Okay.
help my kids with their study, because all are subjects in English. As my subject, I have graduation. My graduation was in English honors. So I understand everything in English. But when it comes to speaking, there I fumble. But nowadays, I listened earlier one video with Minu ma'am and another lady. She is a very old, aged lady. I forgot her name. So she told about age is not a number to learning anything.
Mm.
So that
All right.
inspired me a lot. So
Yeah.
nowadays,
Exactly.
only I practice with my kids and for speaking, and nowadays I practice with on YouTube for
Okay.
speaking.
So,
Otherwise, I read, write properly.
okay, great. So, which type of level do you want to achieve in English? You want to get which level you want to be in?
I want to fluent in English without it. Sometimes I stuck, I fumble, didn't get proper word, proper sentence structure. I face this type of
Okay.
situation. So I want to improve this, and I want to speak
And you
fluently.
Mhm. And you have to be consistent for that if you want to be
Yes,
fluent.
yes,
It's
ma'am.
not like that you can get some tips and trick, then you will improve. I think I have observed and I have experienced that we have to be consistent and we have to do something or the other to learn this language. Every time, every day, at least once or twice, we need to practice this for half an hour, for 1 hour. We have to give time for English. Then only we can improve ourselves, and it will take time. So we have to accept that. So that is what
Yes,
I have learned, and I don't think about that. Okay, this much I need to learn, and this 3 months I will give my time, and then I will be fluent. I believe that every day it's important to learn this language, and every day we'll learn new things. Every day is a
yes,
new journey to learn this language
yes,
itself. Not like that
yes,
once you get the fluency and then you need to stop working. Not like that. We have to do continue. So
yes,
that's
ma'am.
how
Yes,
you have to be also consistent. You have to do this. And yes, you can think about that. Yes, I want to be fluent. I want to be good speaker in this language as you started. When we start learning this language, we definitely feel that we want to be a good speaker in this language and we really want to improve ourselves. So that's how we need to continue and we need to do something or the other which is required in English. Some
yes,
aspects
yes,
that we need to follow, that is we need to do. That's how we will improve. So
yes,
now
ma'am.
it's
Yes,
been 3 months that you have been learning. So now give it a chance, like for 3 years, 2 years, then you will be really amazing speaker in this language. So that is I have experienced.
okay, ma'am. So if you
So do
don't
you
mind,
have
I
any?
want some questions.
Yes, that is what I was asking. Do you have any question? Then you can ask me.
Yes, ma'am. So I learned something about you, but as you are meeting the first time, I want to know about your journey first. How you
Oh, my
improve,
journey.
how you gain this type of level of speaking.
Just because of
Because your
um,
speaking is very fluent and your sound is very soothing and calm. I love your voice.
okay, thank you so much. I appreciate your compliment. And the thing is, I have been practicing being consistent through the journey. I have been doing this consistently. I practice every day. I try, and even my teaching way helps me a lot. Teaching way helps me a lot to improve this language because when I started learning, I started teaching. As I'm also from Bengali medium, so you can understand if we are
Yes,
Bengali
ma'am.
medium students, we really face problem to learn this language and also speaking way. I think we influenced in our mother tongue. We don't accurately speak the words, sentences we can't pronounce well. That is also I have noticed and I have observed. But I have been focusing on my speaking. I have been working for myself, how I speak, how I can speak a word that I always observe myself. Observation is always needed in learning language. That is, I always did, and I believe it will definitely work to people as well. Observation is needed in you and someone whose video you're watching. Them also you need to understand, you need to observe, and consistently we need to practice. That's how we'll improve. There is like now I have reached in this level, and still every day I try to learn something new. I try to do some extra other activities, which is I need to follow. And even I'm telling you, I haven't just started reading books, I haven't started watching movies to learn this language. So I want to do this. When I will do, I'll do. But before that, I didn't do. So what I am doing, so that is I'm doing, like watching videos or using even AI platform. Sometimes I use. I teach English, but I'm also following these things because we need to be updated and we need to improve more. Not only for fluent speaker, but we need to improve more every single day. So that's how I do, and I practice practically, real based, in a real based way, I would say. So
Okay,
that's
ma'am.
how I'm working. And teaching also. So teaching also helps me to improve my English. And also I have conversation with people like you and
Yes,
tutors as
great,
well.
ma'am.
Yeah, my journey began with self practice, audio call, and I was just watching videos because I did not learn by taking any classes. I've learned by myself. So my journey
Yes, ma'am.
started with self practice. Still, I do. I love self practice because I have learned in this way a lot that whenever I was alone in my room, it means in the room, I used to practice English a lot by myself because every time we don't get people, right?
Yes, yes,
So
ma'am.
we need to find the way to learn this language, and I found myself in self practice to learn this language. And then I do conversation, I help people, and I do a lot of activities, and I use tools. That's how I improved.
Okay, ma'am. Okay. Amazing. So now I am connected with one WhatsApp group. Sunita ma'am and Nihat ma'am, both WhatsApp group. I connected for 1st November. So now I am continuing this group for 1 month for practicing with co-learners. And there I am
Okay.
practicing. In
Yeah.
the morning, I
So
have already talked with two persons for 30 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour also.
okay.
My speaking is not
Great.
so fluent, but I am trying my best.
Yeah, and that is reflecting on you because when you are active, when you are practicing, that time we can see ourselves that we are energetic, we are really interested to speak with someone, and we really find it interesting when we talk to
Yes,
people
ma'am.
because We know we are working, we are doing something. As you are using WhatsApp platform, WhatsApp group
Yes, ma'am.
platform. So like that, many people use some other tools. But when we are active, it reflects that we are practicing. The thing is you need to do that is practice. With
Yes,
anything you can do it. Some platforms you can use some group, WhatsApp group or Telegram group to improve your English. And I was using earlier, I was also doing that way. Some groups like when I was in initial, it's been years ago. That time I was doing, but now I do mostly self practice, and teaching is also one of the reason that I am occupied with that. So that's why.
okay, ma'am. Sometimes I practice with one sentence, the sentence variation practice. One sentence, I make three to more another sentences. The meaning is same, but the way of speaking, way of the sentence structure is alag, is different. So I'm practicing like that. Or sometimes I daily from one story I get new words, and with that words I make some sentences. And this way I am practicing now.
Yes, that's how you can practice. Any other question, or I will ask you some questions?
Yes, ma'am. Please go ahead.
Okay, so nowadays you have been practicing English. So did you start speaking any topic to improve your English?
Yes, ma'am. I sometimes I speak my morning daily routine.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes about nature. Sometimes in the afternoon I wake up uh, went on the terrace top and watching nature and describe something.
Okay, so let's do it. Nature practice, like how do you do? You can share with us. And what do you think the nature topic, if we discuss, then what would you like to share? Yeah, on your own experience that you can share with me.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So when I wake up in the morning, I open my windows and
Mm-hmm.
because my window when I open my windows there are green nature also. I watch the nature, the birds, the chirping sound of birds, and the calmness of soothing, pleasant weather that attracts me a lot. And with watching the nature, I do my household chores, and this is a very um, pleasant moment. This is a very beautiful moment of my day. And at the afternoon in the afternoon I also went up to the terrace and I walk on the terrace and watching that there are so many children are playing. That reminds me my childhood. And the greenery also refreshes my mind. After a long day work I refreshed watching nature. And the sound also, the bird sound also attract me a lot. And
Mm-hmm.
I just watching on the sky. The birds are flying, and the children are playing on the ground and looking here and there and walking. With sometimes I
Yeah.
listening with any podcast or and watching the nature. It attracts me a lot, and it is the very important part of my day. When I watching this nature's site, I enjoyed and I feel refreshed. My stress and my tension gone forever. I feel energetic
Yeah.
after that.
Yeah, I can relate with that, and I do often do. I always love to be in nature, and I also prefer to enjoy these things. Small things make me always happy, like bird chirping, greenery. So I also do. I think you have seen my videos in short form. I created many videos in a short form way, and I have uploaded. I'm spending time with my nature, like in our area, in my locality on the terrace. I go also, and I also enjoy, and I
There is,
even
in
record.
Jalpaiguri, there is a natural beauty is very attractive also, because there are
Yeah,
mountains and sometimes um, streams, small
it's
streams
full
are
of
flowing there.
greenery.
It's looks beautiful.
Yeah, and it's full of greenery,
Yes,
and
ma'am.
you can even see rivers. I can see rivers, not from my home, but yeah, in my area. There are many rivers, so it's really beautiful place, I would say, full of greenery, forest area. So yeah, that's how. And also the biggest, I think, the main, um, the main beautiful scenario is tea garden in my locality.
Mm,
Okay. Okay. So I would ask you one question lastly, and then we can wrap up the session.
yes,
So,
ma'am.
what would you like to tell to somebody who doesn't go to the nature and who doesn't enjoy much? So, some people are there who can't even get chance to go to the nature and enjoy. So, what would you like to tell them as you have experienced the feeling of beautiful in the nature, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes. So I would say that take out some time and for your own enjoyment and refreshment also, you should all at least in a day you should take out some time and go
Mhm.
enjoy the nature because it feels you refreshes your mind and you the stress you go of life and the tension what do you have all remove after watching nature for
Yeah,
sometimes you will
exactly.
be free.
Mhm. In a day when we are inside the room, that time entire
Sorry.
day, sometimes we don't feel good. Entire day. And all of a sudden, you go to the terrace or you go to the place in the evening time and you start feeling refreshed, or
Yes,
you can say calm, or we feel so good when we go outside or near to the nature. Inside the room we are not feeling good, and all of a sudden we go outside and we start feeling good. So that is
yes,
the amazing magic, I would say, that we feel. And it happens with me also sometimes, that when I'm inside the room entire day taking classes and having sessions on online platform and using phone, and I don't feel good that time, but for 15 minutes or 10 minutes I go out and I start feeling good, because it makes
yes,
me refresh a lot,
yes, yes,
and I
yes,
feel so good and I feel fresh, I would say, fresh vibe. So that's how.
yes,
All
ma'am.
right. So I think
So
you are suffering and you are also feeling under the weather.
cold, cold.
So
Yes, yes, ma'am.
yeah, you're feeling cold. So I will not take much time. We have completed our session, and thank you so much for
Yes, ma'am.
joining me
Yes, ma'am.
today.
Thank you. Yes, ma'am. Thank
Yes,
you giving me this golden opportunity to speak with you.
my pleasure. So have
Yes,
a
ma'am.
great day and take care.
Yes, same to you.
Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye.